fairly famous acronym for the Bible is Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. It's not a bad way to look at it. From this book, we learn how to raise our children, what a good marriage should look like, and how to gird up our loins. Personally, until I read the Bible, I was not much of a loin girder, but now I will rarely leave the house without double checking my girding. Throughout, the Bible is literally filled with paradoxes. The Jews expected their Messiah to be a great king, a great warrior. They got a carpenter. You rarely expect the guy doing your kitchen cabinets to save the world. Have a trial? Be joyful. Someone slaps you? Turn the other cheek. Someone asks for your jacket? Give them your shirt as well. See a pretty girl? Look the other way. And these are the easy ones. You've got to believe in something that you can't hear, see, taste, or smell. You get to heaven not by works, but by faith. But if you don't do the works, that's proof that you don't have the faith. Love your enemy. Leave your mother and father. The meek shall inherit the earth. The dead shall bury the dead. The sheep will make it. The goats are out of luck. You try teaching this to preschools using finger puppets. It's very hard. The point here is a hard but good truth. The Bible does not tell us what we want to hear. It tells us what we need to hear. I really wish it said, and lo, if thy enemy doth belittle or besmirch thee, then the Lord thy God shall smite them in the next week. Instead, the Bible bends over backwards to be trustworthy, proven by its never-ending wise advice that usually isn't even close to what we would come up with. Case in point, the Ten Commandments. These are acknowledged to be a strong foundation for any fair and equitable society. But they are ultimately not given to us as a set of standards to aspire to, but as a picture of perfection that we will never hit. I say what? In the New Testament, Jesus unpacks the top 10 and says if we even call our brother a fool, we're guilty of murder. Well, you might as well open up a suite for me on death row because I am guilty as charged. God gave us his commandments to show us who he is and how we can never measure up on our own. To help us, the Bible is also filled with stories of people who didn't do exactly what they were supposed to do. Why the Bible features these stories of our less than perfect ancestors is pretty obvious to anybody who's been alive more than a week. We tend to learn a lot of lessons from bad behavior. The Bible has that part down. Fun fact, William Tyndale was the first person to translate the New Testament into English. As a big thank you for his efforts, he was burned at the stake. Next week, we look at the theology behind our stories.